All right, guys, here we go. It is finally that time of year. It is September, which is getting into my favorite time of year for camping. Early fall, when it's nice and cool in the mornings, I absolutely love it. I love being in the woods or out by the lake camping. And that also means that it's time for some new camping gear to start hitting the market. Today, I'm gonna unbox a brand new rooftop tent that just come out from a company called Nature Nest. Now, if you remember about this time last year, I reviewed a tent here on my channel that I found on Amazon. And that brand tent was actually a Nature Nest tent. Everybody loved that video. That video is actually over 600,000 views right now. It absolutely blew up. And since that video blew up, Nature Nest actually reached out to me and said, hey, we've got 2 brand new tents that's hitting the market this year. We want you to promote them on your channel. Can we send them to you? I said, heck yeah. Their tent did so good on my vehicle last year. We absolutely loved camping in it. I said, send them to me. So this is one of their new models. Now, remember what I said, one of their new models. So if you're not subscribed, make sure you hit subscribe because I will be reviewing their other model very soon here on the channel and you're not gonna wanna miss it, but this is their Series 2 and it's a super compact. You can tell by the box that this is a lot smaller than the tent that we reviewed last year. This is one of their more compact but big once it's open tents, and it's got a lot of cool stuff that they told me they added this year. It comes in a wooden crate. I think the one last year we got off Amazon, it actually came in a cardboard crate, which the tent was not damaged, but this is much better of packaging than that last one because it's all wood with metal borders all the way around the edges. It's got handles on the sides, and I just got this thing today. That's how excited I am to get this thing unboxed. So we're gonna unbox this thing today, put it on my truck, take it out, check it out. They said there are a ton of new features that they added to these new models this year, and I can't wait to check them out. So let me figure out how to get this box open, and we're gonna finally get to see what this tent looks like. All right, so what I just did was I took a flathead, and there's these tabs. I don't know if you can see them really well on the screen, but you gotta bend them up, and now it should just pop up. Yeah, there it goes. There she goes. This thing's put together really well. Look at that. Man, that thing is slick. I like that. Let me get this foam out of the way. And this is the most compact design I think they carried now. I mean, this thing is super small, which is awesome because it should fit right on top of my Diamondback on the back of the Tacoma. Let me get the rest of this box out of the way and we'll unwrap it, but it looks like it's packaged really well. So we pulled the foam off the top. There's foam all the way around it. There's foam on the bottom, and it's saran wrapped all the way around it, which is really cool. Man, that's slick right there. All right, let me get the rest of this crate off of here, and then we'll check the tent out. All right, that wasn't too bad. I just kind of unpeeled the box from around it, but now we're gonna unwrap it. Man, this thing looks slick. And if I'm not mistaken, the way this tent is designed, it clamshells, whew, got shocked. It clamshells to one side, but it also hinges up on the back side. So it's not just a regular clamshell. This is actually gonna clamshell up, and then the back should kick up to give it even more room. And the colors that they chose for the actual fabric from the pictures I've seen look really good. It should be like that khaki, dark brown khaki color, but there's only one way to find out. I hope that I can open this up. I probably need to turn it the other direction on my kayak cart there, but you got a latch there. Dang, that was nice. Got a latch there, a latch there. I'm not sure which side this opens from either. These latches feel solid. That is nice. It's like a buckle, like a seatbelt buckle. Can y'all see that? Yeah. So you push this way and it pulls out like a seatbelt. That's pretty cool. Now, if I open it on my cart the way it's sitting, is it gonna flip off? because I'm thinking I may need it long ways. I don't know, we'll see. Hopefully I don't lose it. Hey, I think we got lucky. This side's the one that opens up. Yeah, holy cow, that's nice. I love that color. That is gotta be the best color that you could use for a tent. Look at that fabric, but see, check out these hinges. I mean, the engineering that went behind this opening, I mean, that is well thought out. It hinges up so you don't have this little tight area back here. It's bigger back here, and now it should fold out even further. So this should pull out this way. There it goes. I'm just so scared I'm gonna throw it off into the floor. Holy cow. All right, there's my weight. Might use the ladder here. All right, so what I'll do is I'll walk you guys around it, how it's kind of popped out in here for now, and then I'm gonna mount it on my truck and we'll get a good look at it outside. There's even a back window to this tent that I noticed. That is a screened window for the back side of this tent. And the fabric looks great. I absolutely love that color. So you can see the way this hinge is. There's a strut going through this, and this whole thing just kind of hinges up, and it makes it where you've got this wide area back here that opens up, this wide, come on, refocus. This wide area back here that pops up. So it's not just a tight clamshell on the end. The rainfly is black and it's trimmed in that Nature Nest orange that they use in their logo. There's their logo. It's not like a big logo, and it's kind of sideways right there on the rainfly, which looks good. There's a skylight in the top. And check it out. So there's two boot bags, one on each side of the ladder, that stay connected to the tent, which is really cool, and the rainfly stays connected. So if you notice, we didn't have to hook up this rainfly. It's literally got its own pole built in with these little kickouts on the side that are also built in. Those feel like little fiberglass poles that hang over. There's the other side with the hinge. Man, I love that color. Looks like an LED strip across the top of the ladder. The two boot bags. I don't know how much we'll be able to see in here for now, but let's get this thing on my truck and outside where we can really check it out. Now, we should definitely be able to give it a good test and a review out here. We can actually open it up and check it out. But as you can see, I've got the tent mounted on the back of the truck. It fits absolutely perfect on the top of my short wheelbase Toyota Tacoma. This is the smallest bed that you could get on a truck, and it fits just right on top of it. I'm gonna take you guys off the tripod really quick, walk you around and show you how it mounted up, and a few extra little surprises that I found on the outside of this tent before we even get to the inside. I absolutely love how clean of an install this tent is. The first thing I want to point out is you don't see any hinges or any struts or any handles or anything like that hanging off this tent. It is super slick all the way around. And another thing you don't see is a bunch of like badges or logos or anything like that. It's just a flat black, really nice and smooth hard shell top on the top of this tent with 4 latches. These latches are actually really nice. You pull them back like this and it automatically pops off the latch, and that is a solid latch. It's almost like a seat belt buckle. I really like that. One of the things that I found that I didn't even know was on this tent, and I'm kind of excited to see what it goes to on the inside, is this little power. Let's see if I can get you on here. See this little Anderson connector? This is wired into the tent, and the box that I found actually had the other male in that you hook to a battery source to be able to actually plug this tent up. Let me show you what else was in there. So when I opened it up, I found these 2 rods. So there are 2 little rods, and I looked it up online, and these actually go for that rainfly. It kicks it out a little bit further on the sides for your windows. It comes with a ratcheting wrench to be able to mount it to your rack. And if I can show you in here, it also comes with some new upgraded hardware. So this bracket, there's 4 of these brackets, and they are super thick this time. And it's got some nice nylon nuts that they lock right down to your rails. The whole bottom of the tent is black. Even the rails are black, which is really cool. I never really like the aluminum look. You know, I like to keep everything black, and they have everything completely blacked out on the bottom of the tent. You also get your instruction manual and your warranty. So this tent comes with a 1-year warranty, and if there's anything wrong with it, or you know, you have issues with it, you got that 1-year warranty to back it up. This is the connector that also came in it. And it just so happened that if you're familiar with the channel, you know I've already got power back here. I got my battery hooked up back here, so I just added this connector to it. This is literally gonna plug to the bottom of our tent when we open it up, and we should have power. So I don't know if it goes to lights or maybe some outlets or what, but this tent's gonna have power. Let's get it popped open. I've got this mounted so that it opens up on my passenger side. That way I've got access to my little area back here behind my seats where I've got my power source and all my other camping gear, and my fridge is on the other side. So it should work out pretty good on this side. And it's gonna be super tall. This tent, even though it's super compact on the back of this truck, it looks like it is gonna be a really big tent on the inside. I think I just pull the ladder out, hinge it up. I probably shouldn't have extended it all the way like that. Let's see. This ladder actually has these quick little buttons that you can mash to fold it back in pretty quick. And I did look in the manual, and they recommend a 70-degree angle for your ladder. So 70 degrees off of this straight line. And I've had a few of these tents, this style, and just get it to where it's comfortable, and you really don't need to use these top 2 steps. So if you just get it at a good angle, you don't want it too up under, you know, too straight up and down up under there, and you don't want it too far kicked out. All right, I had to readjust the camera. The sun is just killing my shots right now, but I wanted to show you where these poles go. So these are the 2 poles that I found inside the tent when I opened it up, and they go into the side right here. So you've got these bolts with a hole in them. It goes right in there like that, and it's just a tension rod. And it hooks right there just like that. So now you've got nice tension, so if it does rain, there's a nice overhang over this window. And man, I absolutely love the color of this fabric. That looks so good back here. All right, I got my power hooked up. And for those of you that aren't familiar, I've got a battery. See my Power Queen 12-volt mini battery? I keep it plugged up back here, and this plug that I already had rigged up goes to my other setup with my Kingpin lights that you've seen recently on my channel, and that's with my full overland rig setup. But I wanted to show you how it works. I just plug it in right here, and they've got the male connector or the female connector built into the bottom of the tent, and you just plug it up. So now I should have 12 volts of power. Look at that window. That is so nice. What do y'all see the inside of this thing? So now I should have 12 volts of DC power going into the tent. And this thing is nice. First off, I absolutely love the black ladder. I love the black bags. The inside of the tent is all black, so it's kind of a double layer tent. The outside is brown, the inside is black, which is great for sleeping, and it's great for controlling the temperature. Here's the mattress, a nice thick mattress, and there's a wick pad up underneath it with a solid aluminum floor. That is great. And it's all, the whole floor, everything's black up under there. Man, I love that. Black mattress, a nice plush roof. Look at that roof. And if you keep looking up, you see a skylight. That is so cool. All right, let me climb in here because I also found out where that power goes when I was in here opening up the windows. If you look back here, first off, look at that window. That is so nice. But if you come back here to the corner, you see this wire coming up? That wire is leading up here to a light strip over top of the head. And if you come back down here to where that wire's coming in at and look beside the mattress, look, it's already lit up. There's a power box right here. All right, take two on that. My battery died on my camera. So where were we? We were right here on the power port. So here is the plug for the light, and it's got a built-in inline switch. When you turn power onto this power bank right here, or this little power section, you've got your two 12 volts, and then you got two USBs. And then let me see if I can do this with one hand. Boom. There we go, plug it up. And now we should be able to turn this on. Yep, well, now we got light in here. Check that out. And there's buttons on this remote. I'll keep y'all looking that way. And you can actually change the temperature color of the lights in here. So there's like a blue, a natural light, and a yellow. And then there's also dimmers. So I can actually tap it and dim them and then switch in between the colors. How nice is that, y'all? I like that a lot. Brighten it back up. All from right over here, just in that switch. And what's really neat is you'll be able to plug up your cell phone and stick it right in the bag here and hang it beside you while you're out here camping. The roof is nice and soft. There's actually foam behind this little gray fabric right here, so it's not going to be loud if it rains. You can see I'm tapping on it right here. It's going to be nice and solid. And I know most of you guys, when I do these tent reviews, you really want to see how well I fit in here so you can get a kind of a size comparison of the tent. So let me set you guys up and try to get that shot. Oh yeah, check this out. This window is right here beside the roof of my truck. That means I'm going to be able to set our air conditioner unit or our heater on my Prinsu roof rack that's on top of my cab and blow it directly into this window. And it's going to be nice and comfortable in there. I know I told you guys at the beginning of this video that I'm glad it's September and the mornings are cool, but it's midday right now and I'm sweating out here. I think we're at like 95 now already. But I wanted to show you before we climbed in there the light that's out front. I just got my little Dakota Lithium power bank here. And check it out. There's a nice light, and I guess it's designed so that you can just drop you a power bank right here in one of these pouches off this bag, and you can have light to be able to see to get up and down the ladder at night. I thought that was pretty cool. Matter of fact, I think I could just drop this right in there. Just like this. I believe that's what they intended. I didn't see any extra USB ports down here or anything, so that is really cool. That's really, I haven't seen that yet. That's a new feature that I believe they just added to these tents that I've never seen before. So let's climb in here and I'll show you how big this thing is. I'm already tracking dirt in here. Now y'all keep in mind, this is one of the hardest shots that I can get to show y'all how big this is in here. But for reference, I am 5'9", and these shoes, do y'all have On Clouds? Because these things track so much crap in and out of these tents. It just picks up rocks. But I'm not even all the way back. Look at this. Now I just wish it was cold outside, but ton of room. I hope this shot helps y'all be able to see how much room is actually in this tent. I believe this is either a 2 or 3 person tent. I'm gonna say it would fit me and my wife and our 2 little pups perfect in here. I've slept in tents way smaller than this with my wife and our 2 dogs, and we've slept just fine. This being this much bigger is gonna be great, and this mattress is pretty nice. I like this thing a lot, y'all. All the poles are actually covered, so there's nothing showing in here. Everything is trimmed in black. You got the pouches all the way around the sunroof, and there's a screen here, so if you wanted to take the rain fly off, I'm assuming you could just have the screen there. I'll probably never do that. I've never really liked taking rain flies off the tents, especially when you can see through the skylight like that. This tent also is, you're able to close up all of your bedding. So they left enough air gap with this tent closed that you can leave your pillows, your sheets, your blankets, whatever you needed to leave in here for sleeping. You can actually close it up and keep it in the tent. So You don't have to pack, you know, a bag with your sleep stuff in it. You can keep it all in the tent and it's already ready to go when you get to camp. All right, so now I want you guys to let me know in the comments below what you think about this tent. I absolutely love it. I love the attention to detail that they've done this time with the all black ladder, the all black bottom. They did really good at kind of hiding all of the raw aluminum that you usually see on some of these tents that are on the market. I love the color pattern that they went with. This is the first tent that I've seen this color. There might be some more on the market, but I have never seen one with that khaki color trimmed in black and orange. I absolutely love that color combo. I love how there's also power built into this tent. That's a first for me. I've never had a tent that came with USB ports and all that stuff built into the inside of the tent. So that is really cool. Let me know what you guys think. Don't forget, I did partner directly with Nature Nest this time. I didn't go through Amazon with this one. I went straight through them. So I'll have links and discount codes in the video description below. Kayak USA is my discount code. If you use that with the link at checkout, it'll save you a lot of money if you want to buy this tent. I absolutely love this thing. Let me know what you think about it in the comments. If you're new to my channel, stay tuned. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. We're going to be reviewing another one of Nature Nest's new products that is coming out. They've got another tent completely different than this one, but I'm going to be reviewing it here on the channel really soon. So get subscribed up. Make sure you hang out because we're going to be also camping out in this thing this winter. If you don't want to miss that, hit the subscribe button and I'll catch you guys next Monday at 6 o'clock. Peace.